Hey everybody, wasn't quite ready then. If you haven't seen my videos before, my name's Amy. I suffer with functional dystonia and movement disorder. This video is about my story and the last 6 years. It's still ongoing, but wow, what a journey it's been. So yeah, I'm gonna try and stay focused. Got music on in the background. Now, most of my friends and people know me on YouTube for behind me, my amazing. So it's my Michael Jackson dancing tribute videos and my dancing videos in general, and people know me as a dancer. Now I'm not in bed, okay? And warning, there will be smoking of cigarettes in this videos for any of you parents watching, allowing children to watch this. So, music is my distraction. I need that on, and that's come through the 6 years of when I was having cluster seizures of non-epileptic seizures, with my FND, with my bladder not draining and not working, and etc. And anaesthetic, operations, etc. like that. Okay, I'm not going to get emotional because I don't want sympathy. I'm raising awareness for all of us out there. So my story is, ever since I was 16, I've had endometriosis, and I'd had 3 operations. I'd had loads of contraceptive pills from the age of 13, going to a Catholic school. That didn't go down well. Sorry. No, it did, once it was explained why. It's hereditary. My great-nan had it, my nana had it, and my mum had it. Still big families, but yeah, early hysterectomies due to endometriosis. I don't have children. I would love children one day when the time's right, but I've got so much going on right now that I don't know how I could, and that's something that I've had to get really strong. The biggest thing over the last 6 years has been my post-traumatic stress and my mental well-being, as well as my physical. People don't realise how important they go together. And when my bladder's not working properly, this doesn't work properly, and it interferes, and vice versa with everything. So I have endometriosis from diagnosed at 16, IBS, then severe IBS, slow transition bowel, which means my gut wall doesn't move. I have to take a tablet every day and drink fibre, like Laxido drinks, to make my bowel go. I'm waiting for colonic irrigation for that, and seeing a professor in Queen Square where I go for my bladder as well. With my bladder, I have a suprapubic catheter. Have had a suprapubic catheter for a long time. Urethral catheters expel themselves out of me and pop and deflate, and that's called high tone non-relaxing sphincter obstruction, diagnosed by Queen Square, where I'm having treatment done there, which is next to Great Ormond Street, if any of you don't know. So I went through 2.5 years from a day, I booked a day surgery, booked the day off work, and then here I am. Everything changed that day. Everything changed that day. Sorry, I'm just trying to change the music, and yeah. talking about it, I guess. And now I've completed health psychology. I'm now waiting on treatment for post-traumatic stress directly, because I still get that. I can't even, I had to do a 109-day stay, and that really, and the operations as well, that I had afterwards. Ish. But where I am to where I was is just unbelievable. So let's get to it. So I woke up to 2 surgeons asking me why, if I'd had a bowel operation or not. And I thought, no. I'd been given morphine as well, which was unusual after a laparoscopy and a hysteroscopy. Those who don't know, it's a simple procedure. I've had them and been back at work a week later or 3 days later, and they've worked successfully before. This was my 4th one, since the first one I had when I was diagnosed at 16 years old with endometriosis. So I said no. They looked at each other and said, oh, okay. And I said, why? Oh, no, nothing to worry about. Just the womb and the bowel were slightly stuck together and we pulled them apart. There was a lot of scarring, and we've lasered it. We might keep you in, we might not. All of ours. Then that evening, the nurse said, are you going to go home or are you going to stay? We were quite confused because we were waiting for the doctor to say yes or no. So I wanted to go home, and yeah, it was a bit hard. But I got home, got into my bed and thought everything would be fine. And just under 40 hours later, I was back in the A&E waiting room, waiting to go in because there were no bowel signs from going to see the GP, or little bowel sounds. And that was July the 6th by then, the 7th even. And I was back in hospital for 6 days. Then I had a catheter inserted. I had to have a catheter inserted during my stay because I couldn't urinate. I didn't know I wasn't urinating. So I put the catheter in, and then enema after enema, treatment after treatment, pillar to post, punch to people for 7 days. Suddenly I get a pain, go to the toilet. My bowel empties, but blood shoots down my catheter. I pulled the cord because I panicked, and everyone came running. My mum was there before the nurses. She isn't hard for my mum, bless her. And they got the catheter out then. My bowel had fully then emptied, and I was urinating again. Yay! Happy days. Off I go home with another week off work. All good. 2 days later, we go to family, and I can't urinate in the morning, so it's okay. Haven't had a lot of fluids, slept late. Let's try some water throughout the day. I'll be fine. Go home. On the way home from Birmingham to where I live, been to the toilet? Why didn't you say? Didn't want to. So back in A&E, had to wait for a seriously long time. Got rushed in then, and then got rushed treatment. Once I did get seen, because I hadn't urinated for 24 hours. I didn't know what was going on, and then I was left with a urethral catheter, and other symptoms developing, and having to manage them through my GP for 11 and a half months at home, when it was supposed to just be a day at home. That wasn't the case. I was a carer, so I knew how to deal with leg bags and catheters, and I didn't know much about them, but you try your best. So so I did that, and then it all went a little bit crazy, I guess. Crazy is not the word. Out of body experience. Pause was almost part of my life. Yeah, and I'm not wanting sympathy here. I'm telling my story because it's raising awareness, and it's a good day still. I have appointments all the time, and I'm having treatment all the time. My physio cancelled this morning. Unfortunately, she's not well. So instead of getting and stressed about it like I used to, and it would ruin my day, I got on and I did my own physio exercises. Well, why not do the exercises she's given me for a start? But again, if I hear one more, just be patient, I feel like giving up then. Because I've been fighting for so long, but who hasn't? Who doesn't have to fight every day to get up? Who doesn't have to fight every day to live? There's people worse off. I know that. I'm not silly. But this has been a huge thing for me. Life changing. No driving. No boyfriend. No children. No marriage. By now, like I thought I would at 32. I was 26 when this happened. And it took a long time for me to get back to reality. And that was this, and the trauma that I'd been through, I just took it on the chin and thought I was just being me, and I kept saying I was okay. And I wasn't okay. Everything was given up after 2.5 years, from 2013. I was then told, well, this is it, wheelchair bound and catheter, or you self-catheterise, or you have a super big catheter, it's up to you. But I don't know what's wrong with me. Well, at this point I've been told it's in my head, try antidepressants. I was already on antidepressants, which confused me further. I was pulling my catheters out, I was making the seizures my own. They're my seizures. They're still called my seizures. FNDHOPE, thank you, because you came out 1.5 years after I'd been diagnosed. Yeah, and the day I got diagnosed, oh man, I was sat in that wheelchair looking up at the sky, like, yes, it's not in my head. It is in my head, but it's not. It's neurological. That's what you're going to remember. It's just neurological. It's neurological, but it also has an effect on your mental health, and it has an effect on your physical health, big time. So I've been lucky enough, I have a team working on me in Gloucester. I have a team working on me in London. So London is my bladder and bowel, and Gloucester is my neurology department. And wow, I've met some amazing people. I've met people that you just wouldn't expect to meet, and what they're going through as well, and the ages, and seeing, oh, okay, you know what I'm on about. I got stuck in a London hospital once for a couple of days. It was really scary because I was on my own, but I'd gone down for an appointment, and the catheter actually popped during a scan, and then I ended up having to stay and had a seizure. And they understood everything I was saying, not looking at me like I was crazy, or with a, yeah, alright, whatever. Nothing, oh, it's her again. No, you're fine. It was just, yeah, it was so, just, yeah, I can't tell you what that felt like. That was, yeah, that was something else. And it's crazy, really, to be honest with you. I'm trying every day. Every day I try, every single day. So, anyway. I still have trouble talking about my story because I'm still dealing with a lot of it. Because it's still ongoing, it's hard, it's reactive, but I'm reactive now. I was never clinical depressed. I nearly was, but I got help at the right time, and that's making sure you've got a massive support system. So come back for part 2, please. This is my story I am sharing with you guys. Put my cards on the table. So, see you with your cup of tea in part 2.